Good morning from the Ottoman land, Turkey. Today we're on the seaside resort town of Çeşme, and we're about to be in Greece in a few seconds. Let's go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Welcome to Greece. Obviously it didn't take that fast to get here, but relatively quick. 40-minute ferry boat and 15-minute border crossings each side. We are here today to explore something that I'm really interested in, abandoned places. But this time it's not just a building or some factory, it's actually a full Greek Byzantine village. Let's first grab a breakfast, then rent a scooter, explore a little bit of the island, and then head out to the village on top of the 5th largest island in Greece. Let's do it.
Even though I've rented from the place before, I wanted to see if the prices stayed the same.
So what's the price for scooter? 125cc?
You can drive until 125?
Yes.
Okay. Something like this, 18.
We can do this, yeah.
The cost was 20 euros, lower than the previous year. Either they realized it was too high or initially overcharged me.
The roads are really empty here and it's really fun to drive. But also check out this amazing view. Last kilometer until we reach this place. And no one is on this road. For the past 20 minutes I was riding, I haven't seen a single car. Well guys, welcome to Anavatos, the abandoned Greek village that was built during the Byzantine Empire in the 11th century. Now let's go in, explore, and learn a little bit of the history.
The gate to the central part of the village was closed, but I was not about to give up now.
It says that the entrance is forbidden because of the reconstruction that's going on here, but I can't believe that. So we're going to search for another entrance. We reached the top, except it's on the other side. It's right there behind this rock. So close, yet so far. Even though we see some things here, these rooms, it's still not enough because I wanted to be in the main neighborhood quarters.
After stopping at the massive rock, I headed down through the village houses to get lunch at the cafe.
At the bottom of it, there's some houses that have been reconstructed. They have new doors and new windows. They even have electrical grid running. So maybe instead of one person that's officially registered here, there's more people that have moved in and they're trying to repopulate this place. I suppose the reconstruction that is going on the top, I think they're trying to attract tourism here. But I think it's so cool that it's abandoned. I think it should be left the way it is. This is part of the history that we're after. Something in raw, not remodeled or polished for the tourists. That will be a completely different experience. Okay guys, maybe it's not the smartest idea, but I'm going to give it another try. I snuck into the other side, and yeah, there's definitely construction going on here. I don't want to disturb it.
This isn't an abandoned Soviet place with relics and objects, yet a whole village is slowly crumbling away. And I want to see it with my own eyes before it disappears.
I mean, it's ruins, but I feel like I'm stepping on historic stones. Check out this church. Guys, welcome to Anavatos. The medieval village built in the Byzantine Empire. The land was donated by Constantine VII for the villagers that were woodmakers to build a town here. And why so high up is because they wanted to have safety and protection from the pirates that were coming from the west. And supposedly they were responsible for building the Neamoni church. We'll make a stop there as well to see what they were able to construct. This main village was flourishing from 11th century to the 19th until the tension between the Ottomans and the Greeks escalated and the Greeks decided to get their islands back. However, that didn't work out because the Ottoman army was way too strong and way too large. The famous event that happened was the 1822 massacre of Chios. Over 30,000 people were killed, and at that time this village became abandoned. As time went on, some people started to move back in, but once again in 1891 a major earthquake hit this island. It devastated most of it, and that's when finally the village became completely abandoned. And since then it has been standing in the position we see now. I didn't come this far and just to look at the fence and the outside, so it was a must to sneak in.
After completing exploring, I wanted to meet the only resident registered in the village. It was easy to find her since she likes to sit at the cafe.
Hello. Maraca? Okay, nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, how old is she?
22.
22. Wow.
Yes.
Look good.
I
Yeah.
82.
8.
8. Uh-huh. 82. Oh, wow. And you live here all life here?
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
Ήταν χαρά μου που σε γνώρισα. Σου εύχομαι πολλά ακόμα ευτυχισμένα χρόνια.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Bye-bye. Yeah. So we met the only resident here who is 82 years old. Very nice lady. She even speaks a little bit of English. Very impressive for such a village. Okay, now let's go check out the Neamoni monastery. Well guys, we just arrived to the most important historical site on Chios. It's the Neamoni monastery. Originally it was built in the 11th century inside of a cave, but then around 19th century it expanded with additional buildings and it became this, as you guys see right now. And this is actually the monastery that was supposedly built by the people that lived in Anavatos, because they were really good at wood building. Majority of the monastery collapsed in 1881 during the great earthquake that happened here. All around. I think I would live here even now. It's so beautiful and... Oh, this guy scared me. I am former Russian Orthodox, and this church is connected to ours as well, so I had to put a candle, say a prayer, and yeah, now we're off to go find something else on this beautiful island. Welcome to the beautiful beach of Chios. The people that live here are pretty lucky. They have lots of historical stuff, they have the beach, they have the cuisine.
This is indeed the definition of Dolce Vita. After sunbathing for 30 minutes and enjoying the Greek island vibes, I took off to the last landmark of the day.
This is the final stop, the windmills of Chios. They were built after the earthquake that happened in the late 19th century. They were a part of the tannery industry, and then unfortunately there was a crisis and they became abandoned, and these 4 mills were restored. However, there are even more behind me and in front. You can see over there. Chios is truly a hidden gem of the Greek islands because it has too much to offer. The Byzantine history, the Ottoman history, the first leper colony, the abandoned village, the mastic industry, the list goes on and on. Unbelievable place. This is the reason why I came back here again a year after, and hopefully in the future many times more. I think this is the point where the episode ends, and thanks for coming on this wonderful journey to the Greek island of Chios. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something new just as I did. If you're in this part of the world, this is definitely a must visit. Thank you for watching. Until next episode, nomads.